Nevada is the only state with a new program to rehabilitate prisoners, and it doesn't cost taxpayers a penny. News 1's Dana Drake was the only reporter given an inside look at the program inside the Indian Springs prison.
Saying he can't. I'm saying you can.
For John Ross, talking to inmates isn't his job, it's his passion.
We're teaching a program that changes perspective, that's it.
He donates his time and money to offer prison inmates a new way of thinking.
The best revenge in the world is success.
It started as a one-time thing. 10 years later, one talk turned into an ongoing program. He teaches inmates to judge themselves by their potential, not their past.
Everything that you're going to read, you've read before. Everything you're going to hear, you heard before.
After John Ross talks with the inmates, they'll meet with a program instructor once a week for 11 weeks. They'll use a workbook that has homework assignments like this. Create a list of all of my good habits and qualities.
And who doesn't want to make a difference?
There's quite a story behind this Good Samaritan. Ross went from being a multi-millionaire to filing for bankruptcy. He got fame from fortune, then ended up in a jail cell. Now out of jail with charges dropped, he's teaching Nevada prisoners how to climb back on top after hitting rock bottom.
That's all it is. All it is just changing your thinking.
And they're listening because he's been in their shoes and they want to be in his.
He's been arrested. He's been in jail. He knows what we're going through. And I think, honestly, he cares.
Richard Anderson won't be up for parole for nearly 20 years, but says this program is improving his life behind bars.
And if I had something like this program to show me a different way of looking at things, I might have had a chance not to come back.
Seth Golden is up for parole from his life sentence in just 2 years. He says learning from Ross will make the transition easier.
In order for me to get out and to stay out once I do get out, I gotta stay away from reverting back to my old methods.
They're in here, all they're going to do is go more negative. They're going to learn how to really be a criminal. So why not at least have something that balances it a little bit?
Ross says it's all about teaching them what they can do so this isn't a permanent address. Dana Drake, News 1.
Corporations spend millions of dollars teaching their employees how to improve their lives. So maybe it doesn't come as a surprise that the people who most need to change are signing up for a lecture of their own. News 3's Beth Fisher takes us inside the Southern Nevada Women's Correctional Facility.
I'm here for second-degree murder. I've been in prison for 7 years now.
Elizabeth Axtell.
Trafficking, felony trafficking. Cocaine.
Thank you. Congratulations.
It's graduation day at the Southern Nevada Women's Correctional Facility.
I can feel confident that I'll never return to prison, and I thought that was an unachievable thing in my life.
You're still going to make mistakes. You're still going to fall down. I will. Everybody will.
John Ross is the creator of a program called Change. He teaches inmates across the country to take control, believe in themselves, and change their lives.
I got arrested like 6 times when I was a kid fighting with cops. Bad attitude, and I needed a perspective change, so I'm really teaching myself when I'm teaching them.
The women here hang on John Ross's every word. He's one of the few people who believes in them.
One mistake got me in here, and it was the people I was around, the pressure, not loving myself enough. And John has taught me that I can do, that I love myself enough to go out there and do what I have to do. And I've always known that he just opened up my eyes and he made us believe in ourselves.
The class runs several weeks, and these inmates take it very seriously.
I'm going to make a difference in my life. I'm going to go out and do the right things. I'm going to change my life.
No one believes her more than this man, who donates his time, confident the program keeps his students from returning to prison.
People have to believe that everybody can make a mistake and people can change. That's the biggest thing, whether they're on the inside or the outside. And these are like the forgotten people. People forget about them. They don't think about them. They get caught up in the politics, and people just need to remember they're human like everybody else.
Beth Fisher reporting there. The Change program now stretches into 13 states. The Nevada Department of Prisons believes in the program so strongly that John Ross is now teaching in our prison system on a regular basis. And a study is underway now to determine exactly how effective this program is at keeping inmates from returning to prison.